Rejection is an opportunity for your selection. Start with the end in mind. In most cases, being a good boss means hiring talented people and then getting out of their way. Leaders must be close enough to relate to others, but far enough ahead to motivate them. The best executive is the one who has sense enough to pick good men to do what he wants done and self-restraint to keep from meddling with them while they do it. Most of the upper management of IS were undead. I always thought it was because the job was easier if you didn't have a soul. What's measured improves. The behavior of any bureaucratic organization can best be understood by assuming that it is controlled by a secret cabal of its enemies. Rank does not confer privilege or give power. Your first and foremost job as a leader is to take charge of your own energy and then help to orchestrate the energy of those around you. You can change only what people know, not what they do. If you really want the key to success, start by doing the opposite of what everyone else is doing. Employers are like horses, they require management. People in any organization are always attached to the obsolete, the things that should have worked but did not, the things that once were productive and no longer are. Good management is the art of making problems so interesting and their solutions so constructive that everyone wants to get to work and deal with them. No matter how tiny you look, you can lead huge men if you have what the huge men don't have. Talent is the multiplier. The more energy and attention you invest in it, the greater the yield. The time you spend with your best is, quite simply, your most productive time. Change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end. Lamb said, "If you had issues with him, I could have spoken to HR. Arranged an intervention." He tapped Moody's shoulder with his foot. Breaking his neck without going through your line manager, that shit stays on your record. Consider how hard it is to change yourself, and you'll understand what little chance you have in trying to change others. His management philosophy, tempered in his rain dancing days, was always to give the project to whoever had the most to gain from success or the most to lose from failure. Unfortunately, it's also true to say that good management is a bit like oxygen. It's invisible and you don't notice its presence until it's gone, and then you're sorry. Management cares about only one thing: paperwork. They will forgive almost anything else, cost overruns, gross incompetence, criminal indictments, as long as the paperwork's filled out properly and in on time. All organizations are perfectly designed to get the results they are now getting. If we want different results, we must change the way we do things. There is nothing so useless as doing efficiently that which should not be done at all. No great manager or leader ever fell from heaven, it is learned, not inherited. Management is, above all, a practice where art, science, and craft meet. Anger can be managed to become emotional content that raises power. Accountants are in the past, managers are in the present, and leaders are in the future. Leash the anger on purpose. Unleash it when falling apart. A boss says you do it, and a leader says let's do it. Anything plus management amounts to success. Shenanigans is a financial model on the catwalk. The goal of management is to remove obstacles. Although the future is not predictable in any detail, it is manageable as an aggregate phenomenon. Constant endeavor plus management amounts to success. If you are paying someone to motivate you, seriously, you should rather pay to a psychiatrist. Little by little the agents have taken over the world. They don't do anything, they don't make anything, they just stand and take their cut. Not doing what we love in the name of greed is very poor management of our lives. When you manage people, you must first convince them they need managing. So you create the problems and then let the people cry for solutions. Delegating your accountabilities is an abdication. You can actually recreate your world with the word of the creator in your mouth. Learning is about seeing things from a different perspective. My role is to help people and improve their vision. If humans can live for 100 years, why do companies die so young? You don't get time, you create time. Fortune crowns the bold before the worthy. When I worked in high-altitude astronomy, I had no idea how dangerous the management teams were. I'm so busy, I'm not even available yesterday. Business management requires its own skill set separate from being skilled at whatever service or product the business provides. A good manager is more eager to compliment people's strengths than they are to criticize their weaknesses.